Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing today? Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. Hold up. Let me let the group know that we live, child, because you know. How is everyone doing this beautiful Thursday, y'all? Okay. How is everyone doing this beautiful Thursday? I hope you are all having a great morning. In here in New York, we are locked in the house. I can't even put the AC on, but thank God I guess the smoke is keeping the heat out of the atmosphere because it's not even hot, so we're dealing with that. But I wanted to come and talk to y'all today. Shout out to Couture Bay, okay? I wanted to come and talk to y'all today. We still ain't do our intro, whatever, but about this YouTuber content creator. She's on other platforms or whatever. She's on TikTok and etc. Named Peaches. That I've been looking at this girl's videos for a couple of months now. Literally, I found her while I was researching going to Vegas because she has a gambling channel. So I researched a little bit about her. I started following her gambling channel, and then somehow I ended up on her regular channel, whatever. So I want to have a conversation with y'all today about something that she's going through, something that a lot of women are going through, especially now, like we're over it, right? So I want to talk to you about Peaches, her journey. If you don't follow her, go subscribe to her channel. She killing it out here. She's killing it out here, child. She's killing it she does vlogs or whatever. Like I said, she has a gambling channel, I believe, and she does also vlogs about her life. And it is what we're discussing today. We're discussing we're discussing her life, her relationship, the end of her relationship. She recently just had a baby. It's a lot. Okay. So we're going to get your coffee, get your tea, get whatever you need to get. I got my coffee. I'm prepared. I brewed it specially for this. So that's what we're going to discuss today. We also might touch on a couple of other topics, but that's going to be our primary topic today. So on your way in, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now. I hate this. I hate when I do this. Anyway, like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow. Please subscribe. Okay. Don't forget to get you a bonnet. Hold on, let me drop my little thing. Don't forget to get you a bonnet. I'm stressing out about these damn bonnets. I'm shipping them out. Okay, I got an email from somebody. They're getting shipped out. Trust me, I have the box. Y'all see them. They're here. Okay, I'm shipping them out. It's just a lot of things have been going on. Nonetheless, they're gonna get shipped out as soon as possible. But before that, I'm going to drop this intro, and then we're going to go ahead and get on with today's show. And I'm going to drop the link because I want y'all to come up and talk about this, because this is some real shit. That's why I'm watching it. That's why I'm enjoying it. Well, not enjoying her pain, enjoying her strength. Let me tell you, this is some hard that this girl is doing right now. Okay, because she still loves her husband, but what do I say a lot of the times, what does love have to do with it? Nothing when you're fucking miserable. Now let's go. Okay, first we're gonna start off. She's all over the place. Shout out to her. She's good at this shit. She's better than me. Okay. we're going to start out on her Instagram, and then we're going to work our way to see her YouTube, because she has some videos that are on certain platforms. You already know the vibes. I mean, we're going to start with her Instagram, and then I think jump over to her TikTok. Just look at a couple of these most recent videos just to catch you up on her situation. She literally just had a baby, like last week, just had a baby. This is baby number 7. Okay, this is baby number 7 with her husband. She and him, I forget his name right now. We're gonna realize his name in a minute, because he's just an epitome or an example of what too many women are going through. And this reaction, I'm gonna be real with you, this reaction, her reaction, and the strength that, you know, she's exuding right now is what a lot of women are doing right now. This is why things are going, we are tired. We are tired of being sick and tired. Okay, tired of being sick and tired. Okay, so I'm gonna set you up, and then we're gonna look at a couple of these videos. Like I said, I started watching her gambling videos. I didn't really know anything else. I was going to Vegas, and I was like, I need to look at some of these people who be gambling. And of course, I'm gonna go. I found me a black girl who got a gambling channel, and she, you know, there's a few of them. But she was a little urban, and y'all know I'm a little urban my damn self. So I was like, let me watch this girl Peaches. So somehow the algorithms knew that I liked her content. She, you know, I guess black, I guess. So they gave me her family channel somehow. I started seeing that. So at first I didn't know who it was, because the gambling channel, you don't really see her face, right? But I knew she was a black girl. Nonetheless, I realized, because I recognized the voice. I'm like, okay, let me look at her family channel. I realized, oh shit, she's married. Cool. She was going on vacation, I believe. That's the first videos I saw with her husband and her kids. Cool. And I'm just sitting here and I'm watching the videos, and I'm watching and I'm looking, and I'm realizing she's pregnant. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then you, again, like most women, pregnant, big and pregnant, okay. And mind you, we decided on this Vegas shit like 2 months ago, right? So this is in the last 2 months. She is primary providing for the kids, right? Primary taking care of the kids, of, you know, whatever. But apparently the husband is unemployed. I come to realize that they were struggling before. A lot of people be struggling. She got on this YouTube, and people loved her personality. Just to, like I said, your personality. If your personality is a winner, you's a winner, right? People loved her personality. Her work ethic is, because she be dropping them, right? Her work ethic is on it. So she blew up. And I think, don't hold me to it, I believe they are from Florida. Don't hold me to it, because in my head I felt like I thought they were from Vegas, but then a part of I will figure out where they're from, because of the gambling videos. But I recognize that there's more casinos other places than Vegas and Atlantic City. Don't mind me. Anyway, I'm a New Yorker, you could tell. Anywho, so they fly in, and I realize, she's primary, providing for these kids. He's there, of course, but he is like a lot of men who are just, this is her responsibility. This is what she do. Cool. And, for an extent, for a woman, as a woman, that's cool. All right, whatever. This is what I'm raised to, take care of these kids, whatever. But it gets to a point when, especially when you start being able to provide financially, right? So I'm going on, and I see she's having a baby. I see they're talking about the baby. I'm already noticing that there's a little bit of strife here. I'm always trying to figure out where her husband at, right? I'll be trying to figure out where he at, like she be trying to figure out where he at. You already know the vibes. They've been together I believe she said since they were like 16. So we already know the situation. We already know the situation. They've been together. He's out here. I don't know. This is my opinion. I don't believe she directly said this currently. She probably said this previously. I don't know. But in my opinion, he probably feels like, we've been together since whatever. I haven't experienced, you know how these men's is. I haven't experienced life. And now she got a bunch of money, right? She got a bunch of money, and she ain't being stingy or nothing. So now he's feeling like he on a come up. She had the baby, mind you. She had the baby. I told you she had a baby I believe it was like 10 days ago. She had the baby. We're gonna play all these videos. She crying in the hospital, mind you. It's a lot of things. She's talking about she can't depend on her moms because she got to run and do this. She got to run and do that. But in my mind, I'm thinking, she's talking about she had to pay her mom to babysit and But then in my mind, I'm still thinking, well, where's your husband? Because I don't think he works, right? I don't think he works. Why do you have to pay your mom to babysit when your husband is there and he should be taking care of your kids, right? But I guess just because your tax bracket went up doesn't mean that your man went up with it, right? It doesn't mean that he decided that he was going to be a better none of that. You would be hopeful, but the reality is that's probably not what's going to happen. So her mom probably feel like you got all these kids for this dumbass. Again, I don't know him. She loved him, so I'm, you got all these kids for this man. He wherever the fuck he want to be, and now you need me to watch the kids. Like she said, there's a video of her crying in the hospital, right? But she's like, I didn't realize I could depend on my mom and my brother. And to me, as somebody who's been through shit like that, I recognize that maybe her mom and her brother is like, bro, you have a whole husband here who should be helping you, you should not be doing all this stuff on your own. And since you want to be doing all this stuff and basically letting him get away with not doing his part, you're going to have to pay us. Nothing personal, but I could see was like, it's not like you struggling on your own. You have a whole husband in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this should not be that, you know what I'm saying? You should not need them as much, especially he's not employed. He's not working, none of that, right? So I comprehend I do comprehend why her mom and her brother might have been on some, like, come on now. So she had the baby early, a little premature, whatever the situation is. We're not going to get into whatever happened with the baby. He didn't show up. A million excuses. He didn't show up. He showed up like the day later in hoochie daddy shorts. Because he was apparent, I think they are from Florida. He's apparently, she in there in labor going through it. Their baby is in the NICU to the point where whatever hospital she had the baby in couldn't take care of the baby. They had to transfer the baby to another hospital. You go, your wife and your child is going through that, and you out here in these Florida streets. Again, it might be Texas, it might be, I don't know where they at. I think it is Florida. You out here in these Florida streets in these hoochie daddy shorts on. Woody, thank you. Yeah, Wood. Tricking out on these hoes. That's how I see it. That's 1,000. She crying in the bed, hospital bed, falling apart, and she's still trying. When he finally walk in, she's still trying to not be rage on as like she should have been, because she used to this shit. And what do I say all the time? We're gonna go to these. I've been talking too long. We're gonna go to her videos in a second. What do I tell y'all all the time? You don't have, and this is why this is exactly why I'm showing. Shout out to Couture Bay, because I be watching these videos, and Couture hit me last night with this. She was like, yo, you need to talk about this girl. And I was like, girl, I've been watching her like crazy. I want to talk about it because, like I tell y'all at least once a week, when I'm here for the week, you don't have to be who you were yesterday. Peaches woke the fuck up one day in that goddamn hospital and decided, this is what I love about it. She didn't want to. She still loved her husband. She's She's like, you know what? I've decided that it's about me and the kids. I can do bad by my damn self. All you gonna do is drag me and hold me down, and I'm good on it. So I want to give a shout out to Peaches and the strength that it took for her to do that, and to apparently leave someone she's been with since she was a teenager. Okay, and I want to show some of these videos. So let's go. Oh,
Hello, can you hear me?
yes, I can. How are you?
Good. Yeah, it's just a lot of times, women, we mature with women, especially when we have children, we have this mental state of
Hmm.
survival. I mean, we jump into it. And the thing is, a lot of these guys, they're slow. They mature slower. And
Let's stop.
when,
Let's stop. Let's stop. No, no shade, but let's stop
Mhm.
acting like they choose to mature like snails.
Yes, I'm not disagreeing with that. Right, right. Maybe I spoke because the thing is no one is socializing them or teaching them how to be men.
Okay.
So when they're 18, 19, or whatever age, okay, like here in the US it's 18 and maybe around 21, back in the days, even at that age, men were already marrying and
Yeah.
working. They knew what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But these modern men, since they like to say modern women, these modern men, they're
They're trash.
yeah, they have an arrested development.
Yeah,
You know,
I do. Oh, I agree with that 1,000%.
yeah, so you can even see how how her husband is walking. It's not walking like he doesn't have a sense of urgency, like a sense of like, I got A, B, and C to do. Let me
Yeah.
go ahead and handle the kids. Let me go do this. It's not that. And even some of them out here, they just want to be kids. Like, go grab coffee. Like, dude, if you know you got
They don't want to grow up. No.
yeah, if you ask some of them, go get coffee or whatever you got to do to get there. I don't drink coffee. They want to drink juice. If they're not drinking juice, then at night it's liquor. They don't. What I'm trying to say is they don't know what they need to do
To be
to
adult. They
to
can't even
function.
make the freaking doctor's appointments without freaking help. If it's not a girl, it's their sister. They try to
Right.
harass to make doctor's appointments for them. Just
You
it's the refusal of growing up. Like you
yes,
said,
and
juice and soda and playing
right.
video games.
And a part of growing up is having that journal. If you got to write down what you got to do for the day, that I found that we're paying a lot of people don't even fully use the phones what it's for. If you got to set reminders on your phone, like his
Yeah.
ass sleeping, like you should have had reminders on your phone.
To
And
get
if
up
you
and
can't,
take your kid to I remember when I was 18 and one of my only jobs to do was take my brother, to my baby brother at the time, to daycare. No matter
right,
where I was, if I was by some dude house, it didn't matter. I had to make sure I was up and back at my house in
right,
time to take him to his daycare before they stopped accepting them. And I think it was like 8:30 in the morning. That's
right.
I ain't had no choice. That's
Right.
just
And
what it
some of
was.
them that do have fathers at home. Like if your father doesn't know manhood, they're not going to teach you that, right?
Yeah.
Like even with my son, I am married, but even with my son, because my husband, like all black relationship, of course, you I got more education and everything, blah, 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 but that's fine. But I tell my son, set reminders on your phone. If you got to take a shower, and that little bit of thing, I don't care. Put it on your phone so you can't say you forgot. But
Yeah.
it's just looking at her husband, you could tell he still has an arrested development. And
Yeah.
here she is, a grown woman with
Hmm.
a lot of shit on her plate.
And she can't even depend on him to drop them at daycare at
Yeah,
summer
he's
camp.
like another child. He's in arrested development. So, like you said, it's best to you not here because when you're not here, it's like cleaning. When we have a lot of clothes in our closet, we like, oh, we got all this clothes. But when you actually go declutter your closet, you're able to see what fits you, what doesn't fit you.
Hmm.
You're able to get dressed faster. You could see clear. And it's unfortunate, that no one is advocating leave your mate or your husband. But the point is, she needs to distance herself from him so he can grow. If he needs to go do whatever it is to become a better you,
Yeah.
And if I'm still here at that time, then good. If not, it's just, yeah, the men need help out here.
Yeah.
And
And
there's,
people keep saying women that but the men need help out here. It's
yes,
embarrassing. And the thing is that you're right. They have no examples or no or don't have a lot of people because you should be embarrassed. But
yes,
there's nobody is letting them recognize that, like, dude, you should be embarrassed that you just
right.
showed up for your child and it was an emergency C-section. You should be embarrassed that your wife can't depend on you to even take the kids to daycare. You can't
It's
even
just
go
the
get her
urgency, right,
medicine. You should be embarrassed, but
right. And then what would the disheartening thing is, you have something as YouTube out here, just as always, women are capitalizing on the education, the knowledge, everything. And
mm-hmm.
then these men that's on YouTube, they're not out here using YouTube like literally helping to develop men. Instead, they're
No.
out here still keeping them at low vibration. Everything is
Yep.
just about sex. After
Yeah.
we turn
Well,
a certain age, life is serious as a heart attack.
yeah, it's
And
not about sex.
right.
Nobody
And
cares.
when you said she just realizing that, I'm sorry to keep going on. Because even women, as we're growing, we might think it's cutesy getting married, but when life hits you in the face, you're gonna wake the fuck up. Like, and that's what's hitting her now. Life
Yeah.
is serious.
Life is serious. And, it's like, what's love got to do with it? It sounds good and all of that, but
You gotta survive first, right? And I
you
feel,
got to
yeah,
choose you, and she got to choose herself, and she got to choose her kids. And having someone there who is just a bad example is
yes.
not, it's not a good example for her sons.
And people who could help her don't know if she needs help because they think he's there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thoroughly believe with the mom and the brother and stuff. It's like, bro, you have a whole man in your house.
Right. They're thinking, right, he's there, he's gonna, but then it's like, so he's like the clothes in a closet that you think you got that don't fit you.
Yeah.
He's just taking up space.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I saw the thing on TikTok. I didn't know who she was. I'm like, oh, okay, but now you talking about, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, he needs to grow up.
He needs to grow up away from her.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Eternal. I really appreciate you coming up, girl.
Thank you, Jovi.
All right.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Hey, Kat. Wait.
Hey, Jovi. Hey, I love your channel. Um, okay, so I became familiar with Peaches maybe a year or two ago. I came across a video of hers where she's like she's outside their home, or she's on the porch, and she's videotaping like her husband with the water hose washing off the leaves from the front porch,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like giving him praise as if you didn't know they were married, it would have been like a mom praising her 8-year-old son for doing the chores. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, um, their relationship is different. Some's off with him and some off with her. And then I watch it.
She's just so, like I said, they've been together since teenagers.
Right. Okay. So it seems like she's used to mothering him. I don't know what it is. And I've seen other videos, how they interact or how, they relate to each other. And I'm like, okay, it's giving mothering vibes. And it's giving codependency. Y'all been together since teenagers. And, you having all these kids by a man he's not a man. Let's just call it that. He's just another son. It's almost at this point incest to be having kids by somebody who wants to show up in your life. He's basically a lazy teenage son.
Yeah.
I had one of those. Well, he's a grown man now, but being my husband had to get on his ass a lot of times because, he didn't want to take out the trash. You don't want to, clean up after yourself, clean the
Yeah.
bathroom, do all this other stuff. And, I mean, it blows my mind that, after child number 7, baby number 7, he's still behaving like another kid.
Because he doesn't have to. That's why I've said, like, these men need to be pushed out and made to.
Right. And
Like it's just like they just want to.
there's here's the thing. In other communities, in the Jewish community, they have the bar mitzvah, right? Where
Mhm.
the boys become basically men at, what is it, 11, 12? Or what's the bar mitzvah? It's like 13 or whatever the case may be. But anyway, there's nothing like that in the Black community. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that where the men are shepherding the young boys and teaching them how to be men, how to
Yeah.
take care of themselves, how to take care of their women, how to take care of the family, how to provide. You know,
Mhm.
there's no uh, there's nothing like that in the Black community, and I feel sorry. I feel so sorry for Black women who, you Black women who prefer Black men. Best of luck to you, because it's it's rough. It's 2023, and it's damn near next to impossible to find a Black man who was raised with the values of manhood, of taking care of the family, taking care of your women, and all this other shit. And because it's like Peaches, 7 damn kids.
Mhm.
7 kids by this, and I don't know how much money she got. Is she going to divorce him? Hey, hats off to her. Divorce him, but is she going to have to pay him alimony?
I was thinking that. I would hope not, but
Is
she's
she
gonna she's gonna be he's probably gonna then try to fight for custody.
right, right,
Hopefully
right,
not. But honestly, at this point, even if the judge make her pay a little something something because
right, right,
she's the primary, just to get rid of him
right.
after all these years,
I
girl,
mean, yeah.
pay it and get over it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Mary J. Blige, Wendy Williams. I mean, they bad examples, but that's what happens when us as women, when Black women become the breadwinners, and she became such a breadwinner on such a high level.
Yes.
She rose very, very high. I mean, to come from where she came from and to rise the highest she can get,
She
and
right,
making that much,
like they said, she's the one who brought the family out of poverty.
right,
He didn't help her. He didn't even say, "Let me be good on camera.
right,
Let me talk and try to do something on camera." He just there.
right, right. He's there, right. So we as Black women, we gotta be careful as to not to be a mule and a mattress to these fucking lazy ass bums. You are
Mhm.
not a mule. You're not a mattress. It's again, it's, if you want to be the one that the if you're going to be the woman who's going to be the breadwinner and go out there and make all this money, then he gonna have to, hey, it's role reversal, but he gonna have to serve some type of purpose. He needs to be in the motherfucking apron, get his ass in that kitchen and start fucking cooking, start fucking cleaning the
You
walls,
want to be a
cleaning,
house
washing dishes.
husband? You need to
Right.
be a house husband. Stop
Be the house
playing.
be the house husband, right. So if you want to
They
be,
wanna be treated like what they think a man is supposed to be,
they
but
don't want to
yet they don't want to do what a man is supposed to do.
they don't want to pay the cost to be the boss.
There you go.
They want submissive providers. They want the tradition. They want the benefits of what other men have gone out and worked hard to get. They want that benefit that comes with being a traditional husband, but they
Mhm.
don't want to be it. They don't actually want to put in the work.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to be out here making all this goddamn money, hey, motherfucker, you better be at home. I better have a fucking steak fucking dinner with mashed potatoes and fucking broccoli on the side. You better be doing something
Yeah,
instead of just
you
laying
better
around the
feed
house
the
sleeping
kids.
all day.
My brother gotta come and feed the damn kids. Come
Right.
on now.
It's
Come on
just
now.
fucking ridiculous. So I hope this time she's serious. She's serious about leaving him, but Black women, we this is our soft. I want us to be in our soft life. We don't have
I
to be
think we're
mules.
getting there. I think we're getting there. I think these stories, I think the I don't want no kids TikTok and
Yeah.
I'm tired of these
Jesus.
men and the dramas TikTok and all. I
Right.
think it's opening a lot of women's eyes to, like, if I'm not gonna be winning, I don't need to. I can do that.
Right.
I'm cool. Like, men think that women are so as desperate for sex as they are,
Right. We're
right?
not.
We're not. We
We're
have
not.
friends, we have things to do, we have
Right.
money.
Right. This whole, and they want to threaten us with this, oh, you're gonna die alone with cats.
We
Okay. Don't
women
threaten
don't
me with a
die
fucking
alone.
good time.
Yeah,
Right. We don't
but
die alone. Don't threaten me with a good time. And plus we don't die alone. Women have the capabilities to form relationships outside of sex.
yeah,
Men are dying alone because men cannot. Men cannot. When the last time you've been to a nursing home and the man got a bunch of his buddies sitting around visiting him in the fucking nursing home? It don't happen.
don't happen.
Women are able to form relationships with other women. We have mothers. We have some of us have sisters, our girlfriends, neighbors, even co-workers. We're able to form our own tribe and community. We ain't dying alone.
No,
We ain't never no dying unless you want to. I mean, unless you want to, or whatever. You want to be just a loner, a lone ranger, or whatever. But most of us are not. So they want to put this fear that, oh, okay, you gonna die alone if you don't get a man. Oh no, no, okay, y'all not worth the fucking trouble. Y'all really not worth the fucking trouble.
yeah.
You're not. Now I'm married. I'm married, but again, if my
But
husband were to
still, the
leave me,
reality is the reality.
right, if my husband were to leave me tomorrow, I'll be okay. I'll be heartbroken, but everything will be oh fucking okay. It's not going to be devastating. It'll be devastating for a minute, but I'll keep it fucking pushing. It's we have to stop making these men are fucking everything.
Yeah,
We have to just stop this shit. And Peaches, she just had a baby. I swear, I hope that she actually moves forward with the divorce, kick his ass to the curb. If you got to split up assets, I don't know how many houses you got, give him a house, do whatever. If you got to pay him alimony, do that. It's better to do that than to keep him leeching off of you and spending your money on another bitch.
yeah.
Just get
And
rid
for
of him.
somebody just said he cheating on her with another YouTuber who's in a
Okay,
shelter.
okay,
This this
probably,
this is this
probably,
is this is out. This is blatant disrespect. And
probably.
now I think I saw something on her content page. I'm gonna pull it up. But I appreciate you, Kat, for
Oh yeah, I'm
coming up
gonna
and
let you go.
telling
I know
your
other
story.
people are trying to get off, but I love you, Jovi. You have a good day.
Thank you, boo. All right. All right, y'all. Let me go to her page because I think hold on. Let me go to her page. Page. Oh wait, hold up. Let me go to her damn page. Only you will know. Wait, girl, hold up. Comments, community. She said they be on social sites. She posted this yesterday. That's how I was like, yo, this shit is wild. She was like, they be on social sites clowning, riding a dude. And then she remembers she's up to 300,000 on a dude. Blah. Because you on so apparently he's on his social sites talking shit, whatever, whatever. Probably the side bitch who live in the shelter. Thank you, Mahogany, for letting us know. You know, they talking shit, but she's okay financially. And I hope a Florida judge don't give him shit. I hope a Florida judge don't give him shit. She said, I don't want to get my body done. I don't want to be a baddie. I'm bothered. My only bother is that she has to explain herself. Because a nigga wouldn't be like, oh, cause you just want to be bad and get out in these streets. No, that's what you want to do. She just want to be a grown-ass woman. Yikes. Without having a child as a husband. And like she said, always acting like his bare minimum is such a big deal. Always having us feel like she gotta pump, she gotta keep patting him on the back so he'll feel like a man instead of him getting up and doing shit to make himself feel like a man. Because cheating on her does not make you a man. Cheating on your family and destroying your family don't make you a man. Okay? She said, right, her mom not helping for Ish. I don't see why her mom should help now, but um, she said they go to casino. I told y'all I even got introduced to her by watching her casino videos. I don't think she's going through part of depression. But they don't understand that. But I think she's going through clarity. And everything isn't postpartum depression. Having a new child in this world, that's a whole human being. Okay? Especially the circumstances, the situation, and everything that was going on. I think that is freaking clarity. She could have died. And then what would have happened to her kids? Because he ain't gonna do shit. He'd have ran through whatever money she had. If something did happen to her, he'd have ran through whatever money that she had in probably a year or two, right? Probably would have gave her kids to her mama, or half-ass raised them, or have some hoe in the house, or a bunch of to raise the kids. Like, let's not pretend like that's not where this shit would have came. He couldn't even make it to, she had an emergency C-section, and he couldn't even make it to the hospital to the day after. Come on now. Come on now. Since she was 16. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you like my content, drop a donation on your girl. Make sure to like this video. All that good stuff. She said, it's y'all thinking y'all could tell my business better than me for me. No, I don't. I was going to say, I want to see the side bitch page, but I don't. I don't want to give her no attention. I don't. She said, would been that way the entire relationship, though took 10 years to marry her. She allowed him to quit his job, brought him whatever, then help him make money. Had been filling her up with babies, and it took him 10 years to marry her. Come on now. Nope. She said, why keep having babies? I have no idea. Kat. Somebody said, lazy bum. She said, I can't feel sorry for these types of people. Listen, she says she already know. I don't know where her dad is or how she grew up. Maybe in her mind, she thought, I know a lot of people who think, oh, it's, the best. But reality is you're just scared. She was just scared all this time, and scared and thinking like, well, if he's there, he's not. And I think the reality of that shit can really smack you in the face, and I don't know at what baby or at what age, I don't even know how old she is, but that would smack you in the face. Like, you get to a certain point in time in life where the reality of your life and how, especially how she changed it. She flipped her whole fucking script of how she grew up and how she was doing. They went from food stamps to fucking 6 figures. I saw a video posted that. Food stamps to 6 figures. Okay? And he still nothing in him said, I have this opportunity. Shit, maybe I could go to school. Maybe I could go back to school. Maybe I could become a mechanic or some shit. I don't know. If he ain't that good with the education, something. No, he just decided that he gonna wear hoochie daddy shorts, live off of his wife, and frolic all over the place. Raina said, is she for real? I remember watching a video a few months back of her trolling her followers about her divorcing her husband and cussing people out for telling her to leave him for real this time. I don't know, girl. I think so. Like I told you, I just saw her. I didn't know what I was watching her. I told you I was watching her gambling videos, and then I started seeing these other videos, and I'm like, okay, let me just see. They interesting. And then I saw it in the interaction whenever her husband was around. I'm like, you like having to pat a little boy on the head. Such a good boy. That's a good boy. Hoping that it'll make him, I don't know, man up or want to be. And it's not working. It's not gonna work. That's not how shit work. She said they go through this all the time. She says she capping. I hope she not capping. Because the reality is, if he's not adding value and protection, please, he's adding stress to your life. You gotta cut it. She had to go pick up her own medicine. You could hardly sit. let alone be driving and shit with a C-section. Talking about, oh, get up, you call me lazy, but like she didn't just get sliced in half. That alone tells you who he is. Right there. If you didn't know before, that right there. She said, I used to like Peaches, but she is the breadwinner. Yeah. With a leech. I don't like it. She's better off with her kids. She said, I remember I wasn't tripping. I remember her filing before she ain't leave that man. But her story hopefully may touch someone to stand up for themselves and file for divorce. Yeah. Stop making men the center. She made him the center part of her fucking life. He was probably more important than the damn kids. Really. Not to be, not purposely, but like just the, like, if like he couldn't even be there to take care of the kids, like he is more important than the kids. He ain't gonna fuck. He ain't gonna fuck. And to just allow him to just be there, and he couldn't even take the kids to freaking to camp. Y'all know how much camp costs. Shit. She got 6 of them. Okay. And he couldn't be bothered, which means that he even feels he's more important to the kids because he could even do that and she ain't gonna do shit. That's what it is. She said, I started traveling to Africa and found my peace. I'll be back in a few months. Go ahead, girl. Do that thing. She said it's giving slow. Y'all are retarded. Y'all are retarded. She said, there you go. He tired because he probably ain't come home to 3, 4 in the morning. Please. She recognizes the pattern. She said, yep, he love bombing her. She said, this is why our red pill community is growing, because they don't know how to be traditional men and have to learn masculinity. Yeah, and instead of doing that, they want to blame women for the fact that they don't know the basic shit. That you have to be cheered on like this for clearing the gutters of your own house. Yikes. Like you didn't know that your wife just had a baby, even if she didn't have a C-section, that your wife just had a baby and shit. Let me bring some food home. If I'm too late, if I can't cook, you got 6 kids as a man, he can't even freaking boil water. But okay. Let me get some McDonald's, some pizza, something for the kids. It don't even click. It didn't even click after umpteen years. Don't mean shit. I think 18 years together. He's a man. She said he's a man of leisure. A whole grown kid. You do not want a grown-ass child in your house. Girls, ladies, please. You can do bad by yourself. You know how these men are going to grow up just in general? With us stop accepting the foolishness. They ain't going to have no choice. I've been saying that for years. When a man ain't got no choice, that's just what start leaving these bums. After a while, they go, like they said, most of them are single, lonely, ain't getting no poom poom, all of this shit. They're going to have to grow the fuck up or go get in a relationship with Chat GTP or whatever. go get a sex doll or something. I don't know, but it's not you. Like the last, I think it was Mouse said, we are not your mules and to be on our backs for you. Fuck you. We don't need to. We're out here kicking ass and taking names. She's out here even during a fucking C-section with 6 kids, busting her fucking ass, making content, putting that shit on all the fucking channels. Shit, I need work ethic like that. on all the damn channels. Pumping out her content. She was like, what she said? She said she had 2 million views yesterday. That's what she said yesterday. So it was the day before. Damn it. Can you imagine putting that much work and effort and saying, damn, I came from nothing to this. And you got a man attached to you who can't even say, I got a dream. Let me complete my dream. Let me at least want to do something, because maybe this YouTube shit might not last forever. Let me take the opportunity, instead of taking this opportunity to go get my D wet even more, because he was doing it before. Let me take this opportunity that my wife has created for us and make sure I'm able to do something with this, instead of spending it on bitches. He ain't even do the stupid nigga shit and say, I'm gonna learn about stocks. Even though, don't let these niggas put your money in stock. They don't know nothing. But he ain't even attempt to do none of that. Say, I'm gonna go to automotive school and learn how to fix cars, and we're gonna have this. Nothing. It's on her back. The whole tribe of them. All 8 of her kids, including him. He one of the kids. She said she pouring her coffee, girl. She said the situation with the mom and brother is on a different level. I'm telling you, if it was me, I get it. I went through this. I went through a situation kind of like this, but before I had a kid with my parents, like, you're with this. Mm-hmm. He need to figure it out. And that's real shit. And that's growth for us as women. They need to do that with the boys for us as women. Could you imagine you married, but you got to ask your daddy for rent money? Why you married then? You need this or you need that, but you got a whole nigga living in your house. Where they do that at? And that's some real shit. That's some real shit. That's not for your, like we be seeing these videos where the dude, they lost their apartment and they got to go ask the moms, her moms. Why y'all can't go live by his moms? Because she tired of his bum ass. Okay. But they got to go ask her moms, can they stay there? I'm not talking about Peaches, but I've seen that story before. This story before. And, the mom said her daughter and the kids could stay, but he can't stay. And now he mad and shit. Talk about, oh, do this and oh, do that. Instead of him understanding that he did not provide for his family. That he did not provide for his fucking family. And that's a dub. And if you can't provide for a home for your family, guess what you don't need? A fucking family. We're not going to act like it's okay, baby. It's not. I was watching this. I've been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay's kitchen nightmares, right? I reposted a couple of them, which I noticed a lot of men just flushing women's lives down the drain because, oh, this is what I want to do, and they invest in everything. They losing their house, taking away the wife's pension, their pension, putting everything into this shit, right? She gonna be homeless, child. He don't even care. There was this one woman, okay, a lot of them was like, oh, I'm leaving him. But there was this one woman, she didn't even know, because her husband, they were in Europe somewhere. He didn't tell her how much money he's put in or whatever. She didn't know. She's like, I didn't ask, whatever. White woman, blonde white woman, like, oh no. And then Gordon made him say they were like $750,000 in debt, about to lose the house and everything. And she said, she was sitting there, she said, if we lose the house, our marriage is over. Just like that. Just like that. She wasn't like, this would be the equivalent of like a white Southern lady over here. They had a lot of shit. You could tell she grew up with shit. She had 2 kids for this man. We lose the house. Oh my God, my marriage is over. Oh my goodness. It was just so cut and dry. It wasn't she lose the house, she was gonna ride with him. No, she wasn't. It was just a matter of fact situation. It was just a matter of fact situation. Oh my God, we lose the house and my marriage is over. Oh my goodness. I don't want my marriage to be over. But the equivalent of a man not being able to provide, and you fucked up your family that bad to the point where y'all ain't got a roof over your head. You put them in all this debt. She out. She gonna go find another man to take care of your kids and da. But the black woman out here trying to get her mama to take in the no. And when the mama say no, she wrong for that. Yes, hit the link if you want to come up and let me know your opinion. I'm going to drop it again. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Coddling grown-ass men is the worst thing you could ever freaking do for a boy. Coddling boys is the worst thing you after like 8. That's a done. That's kind of done. Coddle your girls. She said, I can't see a grown-ass dude just laying around, get up and help around the house, go make some money, go do something. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing shit. She said Mahogany said no one requires him to do anything but be in the house. Alexis said she would rather date Africans. Someone says she'll be back with him. Let's not hope so. Listen, I recognize that this is probably not the first time. It takes a while. You know how long it took me to leave my husband? I knew him since high school. We weren't dating since high school. Do you know how long it took me to leave? And I didn't have 6 kids and been dating since high school. Probably lost a fucking virginity to this fool. Like, It's hard. I'm not saying that she ain't do this shit before. I'm just hoping that she don't go back with him and she stick with it this time. I'm not saying that, she didn't do this before. She said he has a cooking show. So why he can't cook for his kids? So why he can't cook for his kids? Sunday said she evolved and he didn't. Yeah. She said his show was called Cooking with Wood. Child, let me see. It's her show. She made that show. Because he can't do nothing. He can't even say, I'm gonna have a show on fixing cars. Cooking with wood. Hold on. It says Cooking with Wood, and I see something called Cooking with Peach. I think this is one of her channels that he's just the face for. One, ain't nobody post shit in a couple of weeks. It says shop with wood and peaches. Cooking with wood and peaches. Go to Publix with wood and peaches. I think this is the Peaches page. And he's just she tried to make him the face of, but he ain't here by himself a lot. If he cooks so much, why her brother have to go run and get food for the kids? That's the only question we need to answer right now. He cook with wood, but he can't cook for his kids. She enabled his behavior 1,000%. 1,000%. She said men die earlier than women anyway. We will die alone regardless. We do not die alone because we have our children. We have our friends. We have people. We know how to communicate. We know how to build relationships, keep relationships. Men go to homes and they really die alone. No hospice wife or kids. Y'all are retarded. It's not probably, it was said, oh shit. Mahogany said it's not probably, it was said by the woman and confirmed by him. So he's confirming, child. She said the side chick, y'all got me going right now. This is so ghetto. She don't need this ghetto shit in her life. She really don't. Even though she can be a little ghetto. I I ain't mad at her little ghetto. Listen, she from Florida. This is how they give it up. Okay, listen. But like, come on now. That is true. You can't make him feel like a man. That's a child. He has to be a man. You're right. We cannot make you feel like a man. I don't want to. If I have to make you feel like a man, that's too much work for me. She said, I was talking about the ones who repeat the mommy reactors that bully her. Oh, okay. She fed into the bill with my man BS. Men try to push on us. Now, older women told me it's not. Yeah, I learned that a long time ago. Fuck. And I tell my freaking kid. I know she's only 14, but I tell her, you don't need to build with nobody. You don't need to build a man. Can you imagine having to build with a 30-something-year-old man, a 40-year-old man? What the fuck you been doing with your life? That's the question you. And I'm so glad that so many women are asking now. Build what? What have you been doing with yourself? Like, I know dudes who did freaking time in jail who are better off than a lot of these men's out here. It don't make no damn sense. She said she in her early 30s. Okay. She said, Couture says 7 kids is a lot. She is better than me. Mahogany watches her video, so let's listen to what Mahogany says. She said she's a people pleaser and she's stuck in the old-fashioned mindset of my man. She learned this through her grandma. Yeah, and grandma would tell, but it's a different situation now, boo. You that man gonna drag you to the pits of hell. You can't let that man. That's why so many of the kids of those generations was effed up. Like they showed you only what they wanted you to see. Shit. She said when I saw it, I said Jovi here. Child, I've been watching this shit for days. I was like, what in the world? Like that shit. She said the fact that she was up cooking and cleaning, this reminded me of the lady who was working 2 jobs and the man was proud to put it on Facebook while she was big. I remember that. She was 8 months pregnant. Mm-hmm. And she was in school. You forgot that one. She was in school. She was in school full time. She had 2 full-time jobs, and he was posting videos of her sweeping in the house. Well, yeah, she still cooks and cleans and still take care of her wifely duties, killing herself while they out there in the hoochie daddy shorts fucking a hoe up the block. Get the hell out of here. She said her story is a cautionary tale. It's real-time cautionary tale. It's real-time example to any of these young little girls in Florida or wherever. Like, oh, I'm in love. Oh, he's so great. Oh, we gonna build together. Me and him, we gonna build. No, you not. You build. You build yourself. You build. Because if you build with him, all he's gonna do is destroy. Is you building and he down here snatching the bricks from underneath. Your foundation ain't stable when you build with men like this. Don't build with no man. He should be built already. Let him build his own shit. You building your own shit. She said she put him on. He has a growing channel. She run that channel. I don't care what nobody say. She run that channel. Yeah, we saw she pawned the jewelry. Good for her. She said, "I love Gordon Ramsay." Me too. I've been also been looking at this Gordon Ramsay stuff, and it's like it's just wow when you look at a lot of shows, like older shows now with hindsight 2020, and it's like majority of those people in those old episodes of Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel whatever Nightmares, Hotel Hell, whatever the frick it's called. The women were fucking trapped. The men, there's so many men were like, yeah, I signed the lease, signed over our lives. And then I called my wife and told her, we bought the blah, blah, blah. Signed over her pension. She thinking she go. How many women I have watched thinking they are literally about to retire, and I had a dream of building a castle. There was one motherfucker that built a castle, castle fucked up. They got a divorce. He left. He bounced. Left the wife, the old wife, and the son to run the fucking castle that he took all the money they had saved their whole lives to build. He was done. So he ran off and left and went where the fuck he wanted to do, because he ain't want to deal with the shit no more, and left her with the burden of the castle. Left the wife with the burden of they in the kitchen, can't even cook. You ever hear the thing, oh, men could cook so well? No, they can't. They in the kitchen destroying a restaurant. The wife tell you this shit ain't cooked. The wife cook every day. You don't even cook in the house. Did the wife tell you the food cold, the food nasty? You gonna tell her no, but you got 3 people in your whole fucking restaurant. But you blowing $100,000 a freaking every 3 months in your damn restaurant because you don't know how to shop. Because you a man. You stupid. Too many women have lost their stability, their everything. Period. That show was just an example, just a little piece behind having a bum ass man drag you to the pits of hell because he don't give a fuck. Because the only thing that matters to him is him. Because you don't even give a fuck about yourself, so why should he care about you? You gonna go along? You gonna let him? You gonna let him? Somebody says she thinks he has 2 kids with autism. Yeah, send a donation. Okay, please don't forget to donate to the channel. Please like this video, subscribe, and donate to my channel. Hello, Ambria. She said, I feel like she knew he wasn't about anything when she met him. He already had 2 kids before. Oh, shit. He already had 2 kids before getting with her from 2 different women. Crazy. She has 7 kids with this bum. Wow. She got with him when she was 16. He's 6. How old is he? That's the question. He was probably what, 18, 19 out here. She was young and dumb, and nobody told her better. Like she said, she learned from her grandma. So her grandmother probably was like, oh, you got a baby with him, you better work it out. Nope. But see, we aren't stuck like our grandmothers. I told you, my grandmother had to leave Panama. She ran to America. She ran because she had a husband who thought he was going to beat her, and a dad who thought he was going to keep sending her back to the fucked up abusive ass husband, because you ain't have no choices back then, right? And she ran her ass to America. She escaped and never spoke to her daddy again. Oh well. A lot of people, grandmothers ain't that. They took it. And they like, you can go. But the reality is we don't have to take it no more. We don't have to take it no more. Women out here more educated than not. Even the ones who ain't educated. We just got work ethic like you wouldn't believe, especially us Black women. Killing it. She killing it. Ain't graduate nobody fucking college. She killing it. And he can't even run a fucking, he can't even run a cook. He can't even feed the damn children, but he got a cooking with wood page. Get the fuck out of here. She said that's a lie. She said she put pics of him visiting the baby. It's not like she still say he a good father. I don't believe that. I believe he cooks for the kids on the videos. She was having a C-section. She just came home from having a C-section. So that means he came, dropped her, and bounced. Or was just sitting there. He ain't give a fuck. The kids were hungry. What feeding the kids? I'm gonna be real with you. What feeding the kids? Dime. I see. You ever had a C-section? I have. I ain't doing shit. Let alone got to get up and take care of all these kids, feed them, washing walls. Yay! Make him feel special. Yay! She said, get another younger man. Shit. And that's the problem. Yeah, because he gonna tell her, oh, you talking about I'm lazy, but you just there sitting there. Like she just can't get sliced in half. We posted him for cleaning the gutters or for wiping down some walls when that's all he do. Cooking once a week to make a video. But that's all he do because that's woman's work, but he ain't doing the man's work. I ain't with it. We're not. Dying alone to me just means dying alone. Because someone's going to die first. So that's not what they mean when they say women are going to die alone. They don't mean because, the man is going to, they don't mean, oh, y'all been together for 40 years and he dies 3 years before you or 3 months before you died alone. That's not what they mean. You know what I'm saying? They mean like, oh, because nobody wants you and you'll be alone and you'll have cats and shit. So they don't have nothing. They in homeless shelters. They homeless walking around these damn streets. She said Tampa is small. She said, what 2 other kids? Them his kids, girl. They grown because we see her kids. If they've been together for 18 years, then his kids got to be at least 19, 20 at this point. She said was a little older than her. A little my ass. She was 16. He was probably like 19. She said, I be saying, leave these Jamaican ass niggas from Brooklyn alone. Couture said, leave the fool. What happened? I need for Verizon to come. I've been getting a notification that something was wrong with my internet, but I need them to come and see if they can fix this shit. She said, oh yeah, all 7 kids of him, and he was her first. Let's not act like, come on, like we don't understand why she's still with him. She said, I had 3 C-sections and went back to work. Oh shit. She said because she had to. That's the thing. It's like you had, that's the point. You didn't have no choice. Imagine if you would have actually had a husband and still had to go back to work and still get up after the C-section and clean and go cook and go get the kids ready for daycare or get the kids ready for camp. And oh my gosh, no way. She says she'll probably, yeah, because she got to put it all into him, child. He hit her with a vacuum cleaner. Okay, I don't know. All right. Okay, no, I got a call. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna try to come back later, but I need to call T-Mobile because I think my internet, even the way it be looking, has been glitching. And I did get a notification from T-Mobile that somebody need to come out here. I thought it might have been what do you call it? I thought it might have been scam scam. But I had to call T-Mobile yesterday anyway, and I saw, and they did say that, mention that. So I'm gonna have to call them back and see what I could do and get this internet together. But nonetheless, I appreciate you all for coming. Okay, and I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. She said, "Are you good in New York?" I'm okay. The windows are closed. Okay, the windows are closed. The windows are closed. I don't have the AC on, and I have my air purifier working overtime. Actually, the air in here is dry as hell because it's been working since last night. So I ain't turned that shit off yet. It looks a little crazy outside, but it is what it is. This planet is going to shit. That's a story for another day. But I appreciate you all. Please don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are not already subscribed. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. And if you can, donate to your girl. My Cash App is on the screen. Appreciate you all. And I'm done.